you can start to connect with these people and then in turn the people around you as well. I think I've actually been into graphic design since I was probably 7 years old. My dad brought home a computer that had Microsoft Paint on it. I probably downloaded like a lot of viruses onto that computer and spent like $100 or more in ink from printing all my projects, none of which were very good, but so that's like where I started, you know, like that's where I found love for creating art. It was always kind of digital for me. I mean, I've always loved the arts, and I think graphic design is a very easy way to monetize that, if that makes sense. I've always liked design over art. I've always wanted to make stuff on the computer over painting. So when I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for school, it just made sense. I always wanted to do this. My BFA project is called Handle with Care. I saw a picture online during the height of the pandemic, and also like the height of popularity for LED strips. Basically, every student was putting them up in their dorm room, like just like a tacky strip around the top of their room. And someone had taken a picture of the NYU student dorms, and every single window at night was lit up with different colors. The background cards are my favorite part. They go into multiple like interviews that I did where I talk to people and ask them, what are you going through right now and what dreams do you have for the future? And I think that's really where the project shines. You can see the individuality of everybody, even though it's just a small card. The most challenging part of working on my project was definitely the physical aspect of it. I'm really used to working digitally, and suddenly I really wanted to make something physical. And so I had to dive into all of these new skill sets. I was learning how to work with acrylic, and I had to go buy industrial grade solvent to make it like glue together. And it was just this huge, like difficult learning process of trying to make it work physically. I had actually accepted an offer to another school, and as I went through registering, I realized like, shoot, I don't actually want to go here, I want to go to UVU. And I went to go accept my offer to UVU. I just felt like I should go there, and I realized I had never applied in the first place. And so luckily, because of the way that admissions are here, I was lucky enough to quickly apply and get in, and I've just loved it since then. It's cool to see like the amount of variety that is in the graphic design program. They're not just teaching you how to work on one Adobe product and then sending you on your way. They're teaching you motion graphics and UI UX and how to think conceptually, and I think that's like really cool that they're trying to create well-rounded graphic designers rather than just someone who can make, say, a website. For me, UVU is a place for growth. I started here knowing what I wanted to do, but not knowing how to make that happen. And by the time I've made it to the end of my degree, I know how to make those things happen now.